Welcome in to the Madden 23 First Look. I'm Nick Mazesco, and today we're going to get a chance to see some live Madden 23 gameplay for the first time. Our players for today, if you've ever seen Madden YouTube, you know this guy. He's got 1.4 million subscribers over on YouTube. It is none other than TD Barrett. On the opposite side, if you watch the MCS, you know this guy. He is a former #1 Madden player in the world. It is none other than Clef the God. And we wouldn't be able to play this game without somebody from the EA side to help us explain some of those new settings, and joining us is Madden gameplay designer K.Spade. Gentlemen, so happy to have you guys along with us.
Ooh.
You got green.
Yeah, I may have lurked a little bit.
Thought I could fit it in there. I thought I used that free form, try to lead it a little to the right.
Okay, let's see what I can do here.
Nice.
Wow.
Freeform.
That's beautiful. How do you feel, TD? How do you feel like that freeform passing? Did you feel like it helped you in the red zone? Because last year scoring in the red zone was so tough.
Oh, essentially you're just looking for open field. Like right there, I pushed that probably like I said, about a yard to the max into like the open zone. Because I feel like in the NFL, like those quarterbacks, it's so crowded in the red zone that you need like a little bit more control. Which that's what makes that such a cool feature.
So much stuff happened on this play. First of all, he led him inside, because if he don't, it's probably, if at best, it's a knockout, maybe even an INT. But after leading him inside, that allowed him to make the catch. He was at low speed, so that sent him into the stand-up tackle, which the offensive player was able to win. You see the ring go green, and he's able to get like another 6 or 7 yards.
But just see one-on-one, me having better odds to break it because I got the bigger, stronger player. I think it's cool. I think it make it a lot more football, like more relatable to what you see on Sundays and Mondays and Thursdays.
It's a laser.
Yeah, I feel like with cover 3, I got way more room to place passes on like a street. Like anything up the seam, it's like I got more freedom to put it away from the safety or put it away from the corner. You know what I'm saying?
And that's where skill-based passing gives you the ability to do. We pass led in Madden for years, but it would be times you would throw a pass and say, well, I felt like I put that, or I tried to lead him, but really it was no way for you to know exactly where you were placing the ball. So placement feels a lot like pass lead in previous years, but now you have visual feedback. You can see your reticle on the field and place the ball where you want to. And we have placement plus accuracy. Now, placement plus accuracy, also, you still have the target area around the receiver. You can place the ball wherever you want with visual feedback. But with the accuracy setting also enabled, you have a small mark on your passing meter that provides a perfectly accurate bullet pass if you hit that while you're passing.
With all the skill-based passing with these 360 cuts, it seems like the theme this year offensively is just putting so much more control into the user's hands.
Yeah, absolutely, Nick. That's the thing, like agency. We want to give players the control to play the game that they want to play it how they want to play it, and to reduce moments where you feel like, that's not what I wanted, or I didn't try to do that, or I didn't want to do that. We want to reduce those moments.
The freeform stuff, like I find it's really like you're literally looking at leverages and like all that stuff a lot more. Like you kind of have to. Here, I almost want to try. I don't know. I can't.
How many routes you got out there? Lobbed it over the top.
Beautiful.
Thank you, Spade.
Beautiful. That was dope.
With this zone coverage, I see in these coach adjustments when this zone coverage flipping from match to default. What is the difference in that?
Yeah, that's a great question. We decided to move match and make it a coach, adjustment. So users will have to explicitly say, I want my guys to play match. Now, obviously, once you turn that on, if you call a regular cover 3, they're still going to play it like a regular cover 3. But we've got plays in the playbook that says cover 3 match, or it's different. Cover 4 is whether you're playing palms or whatever. So if you play match defense, the problem we were having was we had users that didn't completely understand what match was, and it was just confusing. Like, we got play art on the field that looks like a cover 3, and users are calling this, and they're trying to figure out why they got DBs running across the field. So High-level players still like to use match here and there in spots, and we give you that control. But now for players that don't understand it, they're not penalized by accidentally calling a match play and just wondering what's going on the field.
Okay, Clef's starting to move the ball. Oh, hello. Oh, let's go. That was Kenneth Murray Jr.
Trying to get a little run game established, you know, so slow this pass rush down a little bit, please.
Dude, they are cooking off the edge. And I'm just noticing a bunch of new animations. Like nothing is like,
especially in those double team tackles. Like it's not just like one animation and another animation colliding. It is actual like double team tackles and both players being involved.
Yes, no, definitely.
The real beauty of that system, Nick, is that they aren't motion captured two-man tackles. Like they are actual one-man tackles that another player gets to interact with. And this is something that FieldSense gave us the ability to do.
That was beautiful. That might have been the best one of the day.
Yeah, I just led that.
So if you can show like where his reticle is in that ellipse, like he had it as far left as he could possibly get it.
Mm-hmm.
And if he don't do that again, that's maybe a deflection, maybe an INT, but it's certainly not a catch.
Yeah, no, that was beautiful. Because I go to that guy, and as soon as he sees that, he throws it almost like a seam, like right to the middle of the field.
A lot of power this year.
That was.
That's why he's the best, man. That's why he's the best.
And I see this cover 2 invert right here, but it looked like cover 3.
Yeah, man. It's a new disguise play. It's a couple of those has been added to playbooks. High-level players like you, Clef, you guys know how to disguise your coverages. You come out, you move guys around, you do a lot of pre-snap adjustments. But noobs like me, we come out and we just run the play however it looks. So they give us plays like this year, where you see the one high safety, it looks like a cover 1 or a cover 3, and they drop right into a cover 2.
So the play before, Clef, you were the one like 2 ago. That was cover. It looked like cover 3. That was cover 2?
Yeah, it was cover 2. It was cover 2, actually.
That's fire.
Crazy.
Curious though, you talk about some of these new plays, the new disguise plays added. Spade, does that mean defensive playbooks got bigger, or was there some stuff taken out in lieu of those disguise plays?
Yeah, we removed some stuff. I mean, we definitely have the data to see what plays are being ran, how much of the playbook is being used, and we just felt like we had these swollen playbooks with a lot of plays in it. Some of them were the same, like slightly different variations of the same play, and we just did some cleanup. We just went through and removed stuff that people weren't using a lot. We added some new stuff, and we feel like it's going to be a little less intimidating when you look in the playbook. You don't want to see 1,000 plays, especially if you're new to the game of Madden. You're looking like, I don't know what to call. So we definitely added some new, removed some old, and kept it balanced.
Yeah, that throw he just had was kind of crazy.
Thanks, Clef.
Had a crazy throw. No, he didn't. Oh my God!
Oh God, I clipped it.
Oh my God.
Should I go for this though? This is where it's tough. I don't know. I'm going up against Clef. I feel like
1.4 million subscribers want to see you go for this.
I think they do too.
They want to see.
I think they do. They want to see a dot. Oh, okay. Quick thinking. Oh,
yes!
Oh!
I like the read.
Yes.
Oh, thank you.
I had to chuck him a little bit with my user. Running
that was fun. Oh, that was a good half.
Yeah.
Fade, while we have a brief moment here, what's a feature that maybe we haven't seen yet? Maybe you're excited to hear people talk about, something that's under the radar.
I think I'm going to go with defensive evade moves. Like, this is the first time in Madden we've given users a tool to evade blockers in the open field and just try to get around a blocker. And I think it's going to be that slept-on feature that users won't immediately start to interact with. They're going to play against someone that's using it, and they're going to be like, wait, what is he doing? And it's going to be that thing that catches on later. But just flicking right stick to the left or right, if you are a defensive player, allows you to sidestep and get around blockers. This is something that I expect later toward the end of the cycle, you're going to see a lot of users really enjoy.
With drift logic, the deep zone on the right, if nothing, it will play the crosser rather than just going super far back.
You won't just run to a spot and sit in that spot and do nothing. He's going to go to his spot and he's going to drift with the receiver.
Okay, Clef, try
You
and
wanna
play
try it?
like yeah, play
Play
like
cover three.
Cover 3. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna look for Guyton here. Do you have hard flats out there?
Yeah, I got hard.
Yeah.
flats,
Okay. Okay. If this, yeah. Okay. Let's watch. Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
ran
he
with
played
it.
that. He ran with it.
So you can see that outside third guy take off with the first crosser, and then the deep middle, he started to pick up that second receiver that was coming over. And that's new, because last year those guys just dropped to a spot and stood there.
Spade, we've heard a lot in the lead up to Madden 23 about hit everything and these stand-up tackles. Tell us a little bit about what we can expect from them and what it's going to add to the user experience.
Every time you see two players in a stand-up tackle, it's like a one-off situation. You never know how it's going to resolve. It's also not one size fit all, so you're going to see bigger, stronger players able to get out of that a lot faster than smaller players. I think it's really the type of play that can change the game. You can see a ball carrier get in the stand-up tackle and fumble the ball. Their fumble chance is a bit higher when they're in stand-up tackles. This is a mechanic and a feature I would keep an eye on going forward.
I'm saying you got to be real methodical with your reads. You got to be really, really quick. There's not enough time to. It don't seem like you could just run around and buy time no more.
You definitely can't. Obviously, if you've got some guys with a special skill set, you could be a tad bit more successful than others. But we know last year it felt like everybody was a scrambling passer, and we heard the community loud and clear. People were pretty frustrated with scrambling quarterbacks. They were frustrated with escape artists, which is now an X factor ability and not a superstar ability. So yeah, changes have been made, man.
Another interesting thing, we're talking about X factors and escape artists being moved to that. I mean, Clef, you know better than anybody. That's going to be huge for the MUT community, having that be an X factor instead of falling into one of those superstar ability slots. It's going to change how teams are built going into the MCS season.
Oh yeah, definitely, because you're gonna have to change your offensive alignment. Now you might use O-line abilities. You know, you might spend more on your O-line. Escape artists, it's gonna open up a lot of. It's definitely gonna open up a lot of AP space elsewhere to spend, because it took up a lot in Madden 22. Like you had to, if you wanted to escape, you had to spend a lot to get it. As far as AP, so it's definitely gonna change the landscape of how teams are built and how guys use their AP.
Well, because it's harder to get outside the pocket. Like it's all like you're gonna really have to learn like football concepts, slant. Like you're gonna have to throw a lot of quick stuff if you're gonna be successful in this. And like stuff like that too. Seams.
Yeah, seams look really good.
And that was led.
Like this might be the year of the seams. I'm not gonna lie. The way these seams are looking,
be.
If you can learn to use that skill-based passing, you're gonna be able to attack the seams much more easily.
Absolutely.
Kenneth Murray Jr.
Kenneth Murray.
Yeah, I see you. I like that. Okay, now we got the. I haven't really done many Anderson. Let's try the Anderson. See if I can run on.
Man looks a little. It looks good.
Man looks really good.
Clef, I think it's safe to say defense in general looks good, man. Like
Defense
defense
look good.
is up.
Yeah, defense looks amazing. Like,
I mean, let's be honest, Clef. If this was, oh no,
not Eckler.
Eckler just, I mean,
Eckler.
was lighting up and everything. That's 92 yards. That is a 92-yard touchdown, and TD Barrett just put you on his YouTube channel.
Hey,
man.
I used the L2 thing at the end there. I hit him with that speed cut.
I'm
Gotta
not
love it.
nightmares about Austin Eckler, man.
Thank you.
He got the new mechanics, downloading them to his database, and he is out here, man.
One thing I'm noticing just watching this, and as somebody who called a lot of Madden last year, and I don't know if this was intentional. Uh-oh, stripped. That's a new strip animation.
There it is, peanut punch.
Oh my goodness.
That's new.
I like that. I like that a lot. Herbert's got that high ball ability.
He does.
He really does. Throw those elite high passes. Back. Oh
my
Back.
God.
Wow.
I like that.
Okay.
You threw that right at the pylon. That was just a pylon
Oh,
throw.
nice. I ain't even gonna lie.
Kind of tried to sort of back, and that kind of worked perfectly.
Yeah, beautiful.
It almost turned it into like a baby comeback. Like it just sort of stopped the route.
That was like a long handoff.
Yeah.
That was a crazy throw.
Because the DB was like running with them and it was thrown by. I like that.
And Clef, you hear TD talking about throwing it up to his big target. It's definitely going to be times this year that the right thing to do is going to be to play the SWAT instead of going for the pick. I'm guilty in the past of always going for the pick.
Why? Special teams matter? Get out, McKenzie.
Special teams.
Does he have enough gas, though?
Yeah, he's out of there.
Woo. Special teams.
Do I have a?
Oh yeah, Trey White over there. No, don't throw over there.
I'm not worried about Trey White.
Don't throw the bite.
I'm not worried about it.
Trey White is over there. Yeah, he not even getting. Oh yeah.
Oh goodness, beautiful freeform pass right there.
Here making Jalen Guyton look like Keenan Allen.
Good quarterbacks. They make average receivers look like good receivers.
That's Keenan Allen, though. That guy's not an average
That is
receiver.
Keenan Allen.
He's really good.
Okay, let's see.
Every AFC West team is watching this being like, I don't want to play this team.
I don't care about Trey White. No, I do.
I lied. We do care about Trey White.
I do. I do care about Trey. He definitely boxed him. In my head, I was gonna throw it, but then I was like, nah, it's gonna be instant.
Please throw it. I'm gonna try to pick it and return it.
Yeah, no, I think that you definitely would have. No, I care. I care about Trey White. I do, and that's it. I got a little overconfident with Mike Williams.
Before we get out of here, guys, I gotta get your final thoughts. TD, what did you feel was the biggest difference or biggest change you noticed from Madden 22 to Madden 23?
Free-form passing, first of all, like just being at like zone coverages. Lack of, you're gonna have to get better, and not like if you watch this entire thing with me, there might have been once where we actually got clean out of the pocket, and it was because Clef like actually made like a really nice play and got out. But there was a lot of pocket passing in this game, a lot of just like get the ball, you're looking to throw it to your running back or like on a seam. The running game, I like the running game. I like the kind of new, the new jump cut. And yeah, pass everything. Like I really liked it. That was good.
Yeah, Clef, this feels like from what TD's saying, this is a totally different game from Madden 22 to Madden 23.
Yeah, it's not even the same. There's nothing you could take from 22 and like bring it into 23 and be like, hey, this is gonna work. You know what I'm saying? It's way different from the movement. You know, it's way more user control. Pretty much everything is almost user oriented. If you want it to be, the ball is really in your court. Like you have so much control with when it comes to the passing, the running, how you can just stop on a dime. No more spinning, trying to spin to get upfield. You can just hit that L2 or LT button and get upfield yourself. So I really enjoyed it, and I'm looking forward to this year.
Yeah, I don't know about you guys, but after watching this, I'm ready to get my hands on this game and get into the lab. A reminder, worldwide release of Madden 23 is August 19th. Get your calendar circled and get ready to get out there on the virtual gridiron.